right-hander, Adam Eaton, a left-handed bat, standing in there as we begin on a beautiful day here in New York City.
Wheeler walked one in his first start, and he walks the first man he faces today.
This happened yesterday for Mats.
Here's Jacob deGrom. It's his bobblehead day. He got presented with his Cy Young before the game today. Every reason to smile.
The outfield goes to the opposite side against the right-hand hitting Howie Kendrick.
And Kendrick gets a double play ball right at Rosario. The turn by Cano for the easy 6-4-3 double play. That erases the leadoff walk. 2 out and nobody on. Now Anthony Rendon. Grounded down to Alonso at first. He'll take this one himself. So Wheeler, after the leadoff walk, a nice recovery in the opening inning. And the Mets come to bat against Max Scherzer with no score.
Jeff McNeil is leading off for the Mets. Down and in and hit him. We heard a couple of sounds. And McNeil hustles down to first, hit by an 0-2 pitch. So here's Pete Alonso. And now the Nats get a double play ball of their own, handled by Defoe. 2 down. Robinson Cano hits third for the Mets. 8 for 36, hitting .222, a double. First pitch swung on, bounced to short, stays down for Defoe, has time near the bag at second. Low throw, but Ryan Zimmerman able to pick it out of the dirt. A hit batter, a double play, nobody left after an inning in New York. Nats nothing, Mets nothing.
Wilmer with a big boy bomb yesterday in the upper tank.
Now 3-1. Max Scherzer is going to bat with the bases loaded on 2 walks around a bloop single. Scherzer has 27 career RBIs. He's going to bounce it perfectly. Left side base hit. Suzuki holds at third. 1-0 Nats. And Scherzer gets himself his first run of support.
Now 3 for 3 at the bases loaded, counting last year and this year.
So the line moving for the Nats. Swing and a line drive right center field. Conforto will have to play it on a hop. Suzuki held up, now coming in to score. Station to station, but a single to right center. A run batted in for Robles. And it's now the Nationals 2 of the Mets nothing.
While Wheeler on the verge of a total meltdown with the bases loaded.
Pitch, swing, and a fly ball left field. Sending McNeil back. Still back, still back. It's over his head. Bounces off the wall. Defoe scores. Scherzer will come in to score. Adam Eaton drives in his first 2 runs of the year.
So Max yesterday during batting practice on second base working on reads. And then there he is today on second base working on reads. Watch Max. Shuffle, shuffle, belt buckle to the baseball. Almost to third base when it goes over Jeff McNeil's head. That's textbook, folks. That's the way you do it.
Wheeler sets. The infield is in for Howie Kendrick. And Howie jacks one to center. Caught by Broxton. Tagging and flying home Robles. 5-0.
That line drive almost knocked Keon Broxton down.
Let me tell you something. If this ball gets by Broxton, could be an inside the park home run. That ball was a bullet.
A nightmare inning for Zach Wheeler. Puts the Mets in an early hole. Michael Conforto has had some of the best long ball success against Scherzer. Leads off in the second. And Conforto lofts one into shallow right. Coming on quickly is Eaton to dive, but he can't make the catch. Conforto heading for second. The throw coming in and skips on by and rolls into foul ground. Conforto lights out for third. It's mishandled by Suzuki, and Conforto is safe at third base. A little blue pit to right turns into a little league triple. And the Mets have something going in the second. And that's hit through the hole, a base hit for Ramos. Waited nicely on the changeup, pulls it through the hole, and the Mets get a run as Conforto trots in. It's now 5-1 Washington. So 1 away, runner still at first and second. Now Keon Broxton. 1-2 coming to Broxton, and he fouls it back. Or did he miss it?
Oh, I thought he.
Throw goes down to third. Apparently he missed that. It sounded like a foul ball from here. But now we've got Davis hung up between first and second, and he's tagged out. That's what J.D. Davis is saying. After he got tagged out, he's saying, wasn't that a foul ball? And so it is a strikeout. And then Davis, why would you stop?
Embarrassing.
For some reason, half-stepped it to second base, and he got tagged out. So it's a strike him out, throw him out, double play in very weird fashion.
1-on-1 out, Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss, 95. Moving up and away. Number 3 for Max, 2 down.
That's a tough go for any kid to face Max.
Robinson Cano. Then he goes a little down with the heater, and Max Scherzer grunts his way to 2 strikeouts in the third. 2 down, runners at the corners. Next up is Ryan Zimmerman. Bases loaded on 3 walks.
6 for the day for Wheeler, and that matches his career high.
It's often been said, better to take a guy out one batter too early than one batter too late, and he's going to stay with him against Kurt Suzuki. Walked in a run. The Nationals lead 6-1, and Callaway's got to have the hook now.
It has not gone right from pitch 1 for Zach Wheeler today.
Tim Peterson takes over.
Now the pitch to Defoe, low and away, gets away from Ramos. Here comes Rendon from third, throw to the plate, and could not be caught by Peterson. The Nationals 2 runs home in the inning, now lead 7-1. From a Mets standpoint, this has been a horrific inning.
2 runs without a hit.
Batter now is Broxton.
A hot shot. Scherzer has first base in mind, and he makes the play.
He's such a gamer. He's telling the trainers, stay in the dugout. I got this. Don't you even think about coming out here. And what an effort. I mean, that's just Max Scherzer in a nutshell right there, ain't it?
3-1 to Soto. And can you believe it? The parade continues. 3rd walk of the inning by Peterson.
They're not booing the umpire. Zimmerman's walked. Ryan 0 for 2. Not a happy ballpark. It's 8-1.
You don't even need to bring your bat with you. You could send a pair of shoes up there right now and score some runs. 9
of the last 13 batters have walked. Here's Suzuki, who got a walk/RBI his last time. There's something to hit. Suzuki to left brings in Rendon. Soto stopped at third by Bob Henley. The line moving, and the Nats now lead it 9-1. Anthony Rendon 0 for 2, 2 walks, 2 runs. And Rendon, loud sound, high in the air, left center. See you later. The facade of the second deck, more than 400 feet away.
12 runs on only 7 hits.
We track pitches in this game and write every pitch down. My pen officially ran out of ink as I was writing in Rendon's homer. The Mets pitchers broke my pen.
Max Scherzer living large with a 12-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the 7th. So here's Nimmo. Nimmo laces one into right for a base hit. That'll go back to the wall. Guillorme will score. That's got to feel good for Brandon Nimmo. And he'll take the ball from Scherzer, who is done after 6 1/3. 8th pitch coming from Grace to McNeil. And he lines one into right field for a base hit. Rosario scores. Jeff McNeil with his 2nd hit of the day. It's now 12-3 Washington. So now Pete Alonso will step in. And Alonso flies one deep left center. Forget that. That's way out of here. A 3-run bomb for Alonso, and the Mets are creeping back into this one. It's now 12-6. So 1 out in the 9th. And now Conforto. And Conforto smacks one to deep right field. Eaton looks up, and it's out of here. Michael Conforto with a 3-run homer. And now it's 12-9 Washington. And it's not over yet.
No. It's not a safe situation for Sean Doolittle, but Sean's going to treat this like a save. He has to.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Now the batter is Luis Guillorme. A swing and a pop-up. Left center field. Soto and Robles. It's Soto calling. He makes the catch, and a Curly W's in the books.